Hey there, collectives, and welcome back for another general message here. This is a collective general reading, so it's not going to be for everyone, only for those who it resonates with. But if it does resonate, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you. So check it out here. Now, you could be a psychic. You could be a seer. You could have some type of elevated spiritual gifts here. I feel like Spirit is trying to show you something here. For somebody here who may be tapped into a lot of spiritual things, a lot of spiritual gifts, Spirit could be showing you a lot of avenues where you can make money off of your gifts. Spirit is telling someone that it's time for you to boss up. Spirit could be telling you to seek spiritual counseling here too. It's something about taking note of where you're at. Because for somebody here, you may not be where you desire to be, but you've come such a long way and you're not giving yourself the credit for that. Spirit wants you to take account of where you're at and where you come from so that you can ground yourself here, because it's time for you to boss up, or you're about to boss up here. It's telling you to not get stuck on the past. Don't get stuck on the rejection. Don't get stuck on anything that does not serve your highest good, because you're about to be in boss mode here. Let's check out what this psychic services welcome. It says open, find an oracle. Maybe it's time for you to open up shop here. Maybe you keep second guessing it, but maybe you feel like somebody else needs to validate what Spirit is already showing you. Maybe you're not believing the big picture here. You're not seeing it here. Maybe you're not trusting your own psychic capabilities here. But Spirit is telling you it's time for you to think like a boss so that you can boss up here. And this Finder Oracle is number 44. This is water energy. It says sacred insight, spiritual knowledge. This card suggests seeking a mystic, an astrologer, a tarot reader, or a medium for guidance rather than traditional sources. You might find solace in universal truths and the esoteric right now. So what Spirit is telling you, for somebody, if you're very, very religious minded, okay, and this ain't no shade to nobody, okay, I'm just telling you what Spirit is showing me. If you know that has not given you the food that your soul needs, that you're going to have to dig a little deeper here. It's time for somebody to open up Pandora's box. I feel like somebody here is out. Now, don't come for me. I'm just telling somebody so uppity. They saved, they sanctified, and they filled with the precious. And you know what I'm saying here? And Spirit said that ain't working for you, but it's something inside of you know that you need to go deeper. It ain't something that this is not the first time you have heard this. This is just a confirmation here, is that the diluted thing that you have been looking for no longer adds substance to your soul. It's time for your soul to be fed by real spiritual meat. So you're going to have to dig a little deeper. It's time for you to tap into that spiritual power here. The taboo, the things that people shy away from, the things that people tell you ought not do. That is really the true essence of who we all are. So for some of y'all, you need only tap within your own inner oracle. If you are a spiritual person here and you are like into, like I said, the tarot readers, mysticals, you could be an empath, you could be some type of spiritual advisor, spiritual healer, something like that, then you are that oracle. It's time for you to open up shop here. Because some of y'all have this, y'all are seers, or you see things, you have the vision, and you can make a prompt. Look, I'm telling, look, don't that sign say open? Don't come for me. Because it says your gifts make room for you. So if you are gifted psychically, then you're supposed to be getting paid for this. That's why Spirit may be telling somebody it's time for you to boss up your mindset here. Because you cannot attract boss up energy externally if you don't even feel like you are that boss. You have to feel like you are that boss. You have to know that you are the boss, even if it's just over your world. You call the shots. So, like I say, it's time for somebody to tap in, open up shop here. Open up. What you close down for? Some of y'all, that could be a heck of a hustle for you. Some of y'all sitting here ain't got no money in your pocket, and you sit up there on all them gifts, giving away those secrets for free. Let me repeat that. Some of y'all got home girls, and you may be in between jobs, or you can use that extra money, and you giving all this psychic insight away for free. All right? Okay, so I'm just saying, everybody got to pay something, because when people pay, they take it serious. You ain't got to be greedy, but I'm just saying, you know, if somebody pays for it, then they're going to take it more serious, and then they're going to take you more serious. But if every time they want to jump up for an answer, they're going to only take it as serious as what they paid for it. And even then, $5 or $10, as long as you get something out of it, then they'll feel like they've gotten their money's worth. So the boss up is the earth and the fire energy. It says authority, meticulous planning, promotion, self-determination, getting your shit together, delegate tasks when needed, and be irrefutable in pursuit of your goals. This card means that you're being crowned with respect for your hard work, dedication, and discipline. You are no longer playing by the rules, but defining them for yourself. So I'm feeling strong magician energy for somebody here. Spirit said that it's time for you to boss up here, collective here. And you got comparison here. I feel like this represents the need to, for some of you guys, you may be comparing your success to the Joneses. And Spirit says stop doing that, because that's an unhealthy distraction. You're not on a race with nobody but your own destiny. That's the only one you have a issue with is yourself here. Fire, air energy. It says we are all on our own journeys. We can try on someone else's skin as much as we want, but we end up having to be smaller in order to fit in it. So this card, collective, shows up when you are exactly where you need to be, and yet you feel like you don't measure up in the image, expectations, or public perception of another. What you value in others, you possess. Consider what envy and comparison are trying to teach you about your own desires and why you won't let yourself have them. See? See there? That's why Spirit's telling somebody here, you sitting around here saying you ain't got this, or you can't do this, or they got this, or Spirit saying, it's time for you to boss up, because you got everything you need from within. And if you don't, then Spirit say you need to go outside of what you used to. Go outside the box. It's time for you to level your spiritual game up here, is what Spirit is saying here. Pray more, but I feel like it's deeper than a pray. I feel like you need some spiritual insight here, the big picture here, because somebody has lost focus of their goals and their desires. Even though you may have all the tools around you, but sometimes, people get distracted here. So this is water and earth. It says, see your ideal future. Plan ahead. Think big. The white picket fence was once the idea for must. Today, you might define a new version of the picturesque life based on your personal values and aspirations. Keep this idea in mind when choosing where to invest energy. This card shows up when your focus is on what's right in front of you and the minute of life, when in reality there are much bigger fish to fry. Will you remember this situation a few years from now? Does it have an impact on the grand future to see for yourself? What are you building is most to last. Ooh, wee. Then you got marathon here. See? I feel like Spirit is telling you, focus on you, but at the same time, it's time for you. If you're going to do you, go on and do you. Go on and go all out here. But just know that you're supposed to live your life while you focus on you. And it's people for those temporary moments that are sent into our life that means a world of difference here. Sometimes it's time to stop and smell the roses, even in the midst of your grind and your hustle and your pursuits of life happiness. You still have to take that moment and just reflect. You're going to have to. And then you're going to be enlightened. Then you're going to see the bigger picture and the full scheme of it all. It's not about just one big thing. It's about everything. And sometimes we get so focused on one thing that we forget that everything is all connected here. The finish line, because that's what everybody's trying to get to, ain't it? We forget about it. That's just like that, that intimacy. Everybody's trying to make it to the end, to the finish line, but everybody forgets about the journey. What about those memories that you are building? What about all of those heartaches and pains and all of those times you had to push yourself forward? What about the time when you was heartbroken, but you still had to push forward and put your big britches on and put your big smile on and cheese and smile like you wasn't broken inside? What about all those times you've been passed over for rewards and promotions? What about all those times when you were what about all of those times, but you persevered anyway? Don't forget that, yes, this is the ultimate goal, is to make it to some sort of quote unquote finish line. But it's not about the achievements in the end, collective. It's about the valuable lessons and the beautiful memories we learned along the way. Okay, maybe we didn't understand in the past when we have acquired a lot of not so good memories. But now that we are aware, especially with psychic services, now you can be in control about your future memories that you create. All right. So let me try to clarify some of these cards. A quick. Okay. So let's see. For the collective here, for the psychic services here. It says walk-ins are welcome. Somebody trying to get that money, get them walk-in specials. Shoot, I'm telling you, got the sign open. It's time for you to open up, huh? It's time to open up, y'all. So I guess it's talking to anybody here who has psychic services. It's time to open up because your gifts are needed. And for some of y'all, you can actually boss up off of your psychic services. You just need to open up, baby. That's all. Just open up. Start from your garage, god dang it. Start from the phone. Start online. You know it's safe online. Because I tell y'all, it's just so crazy because I can remember, I really remember a lot of things, how times have changed. Because I remember back in the day when we used to have to pay our utility bills, that we used to have to go in each individual building. And here, I never used electric because I always liked natural gas. And I always had to use central heating and air. I went from the gas stoves, those big old stoves that's dangerous. You let them up and it's just fire, kind of like a fireplace, This is one of those things, if you ain't got no gate on it, it can burn. Just so many things here from having natural gas. But we used to have to go to the light company, the gas company, the water company, go pay the rent. You have to go, and now you got to pay all of that. You can go to one of these grocery stores. They at odd places, but you can pay all this stuff through the internet or on the phone. Ain't that something? It's just a lot of things have changed. It's just like everything is less confrontational. Because you know how them folks be all in they folks' face cussing them out about their bill. And they like, look, I don't own this. Okay. I'm just doing my job. I got a family just like you, ma'am. I got to pay a light bill just like you. What you think they're giving us free light services because we work here? No. I miss those things. I don't really miss them, but I think about in customer service. I just think about a lot of things. Sometimes you have that gift of nab. Sometimes you could just say one kind word that could change someone's whole life here. That's when you are connected with the other realms and you know your purpose here, and you see love. You some of you guys are such empaths that just a simple word is so powerful that it could really change and make somebody's day here. Page of Wands here. So a student, so it's about learning. It may be time to get to know yourself, get to know your gifts, and see, Spirit's telling somebody to get passionate about it. Spirit say get passionate about your psychic abilities and your psychic gifts here, and make some money off of it. Somebody's supposed to create a business because you are a psychic here. What's up with this boss up energy here for the collective here? Ooh. Pardon me. See, Spirit's telling somebody get serious and go forward here. Be stern, be disciplined. Spirit is calling for discipline here. See, Spirit say you're gonna boss up. There it is, the Ten of Cups. It could be a beautiful building. Could be somebody here about to boss up in a new building here. You may have some offers coming in here. One more card for this boss up energy for the collective. It's a psychic that's about to boss up. Okay, that's what it is. Some psychic is about to boss up. If you do what you need to do for your circle. Spirit say you got it going on here. One more card for this boss up for the collective here. What's going on here with this boss up energy? You're going to get a lot of things in order. This may be your way that you purchase a new home here, see? Eight of Pentacles, Spirit said you got work to do, baby. Eight of Pentacles, what's this comparison about? It's almost like somebody here forgetting that they are beautiful because they sitting there next to another beautiful person type of energy. See? Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Spirit say you being too hard on yourself. You focusing on the wrong stuff here. Don't focus on nothing that's going to bring your energy down. Spirit say focus on something and be disciplined because you're going to have cause to celebrate here. Three of Cups here. The Three of Cups is in the upright here. Three of Cups. Some of y'all doubting y'allself here, and y'all, it's almost like Spirit telling you need to get your passion back and boss up here. What's up with the bigger picture here? Some of y'all may have been too closed off. People may have been trying to give you advice and help in some type of way, but some of y'all been too insecure or closed off, hiding away. But I feel like somebody needs to stop watching everybody else. Somebody's too busy watching everybody else. And then when they start to do their thing, they start thinking about that other person. But that other person, they had to do some type of work too. Everybody got to do it. You got the Eight of Pentacles, but it's almost about, what Spirit is telling you is that if you practice whatever your gift is, it's not going to be hard for you. You're going to do that shit in your freaking sleep. You're going to be doing readings in your sleep, or you're going to be helping somebody even in your sleep. You probably going to book, see there, collective. I told you somebody didn't see the bigger picture, but this is what you're working towards. Legacies, empires, see? The bigger picture, this is somebody's bigger picture right here. Is to leave a legacy. And I feel like you can have it. That's why Spirit says it's time for you to boss up here, see? Do it the right way. Five of Swords here. Spirit may be telling you that, yeah, you may have some competition. You may have some people that don't want to see you do it because you may have people that's stuck in the past, stuck in the religious mind with this higher frequency. Like you may come in here doing something totally different that the community or people around you could be family judging you. You know how some folks will be saying some shit like, well, man, she was raised up in church. She know better. She was raised better than that. I don't know what she out here doing. But in all reality, they could be the ones that's not seeing the bigger picture here. You could very well be the one that has ventured off doing something that everybody else say is wrong, but come to find out you were the one that was right the whole freaking time. And this declares it right here with the bigger picture. They did not see the bigger picture. And for some time, you may have been under that generational curse too, where you didn't see it too. But I feel like you're going to be the generational curse because you already got those psychic abilities. It's just that you're about to make money off of it here. See? Woo. See, I feel like it's those haters, they finna be shut down once they see that everything that they laughed about or talked about you because you were doing things that they don't do. Yeah, that they're gonna find out that you finding out some good shit and that you're gonna end up making money off of yours though. What else for the big picture here for the collective, see? Because I feel like somebody been judging you here, but they was wrong here, see? Somebody gonna see your shit take off, see? They go to Eight of Wands, see? So that means that you're gonna spread quickly here. Your business or your gifts is gonna pass quickly here. It's gonna get out there quickly. Somebody could very well be an overnight success in this bigger picture here. They may not have believed in your vision or your dream. This could have been a vision that Spirit kept on showing you. You probably kept seeing a repeated dream or repeated numbers, trying to figure out what the hell it means here. And it means that you're about to be wealthy and for you to explore your gifts, to study them, to, get more acquainted with them. Get a passion about it because that's how you're going to make your money. All right, marathon here. Why is the marathon here? Making it to the finish line here. Don't forget, yeah, you want to make it to the finish line, but you can't forget what you're learning. Because, people be so tired going through that race. People don't want to be reminded of what they had to get through just to make it through the finish line here. But, a sign of wisdom and a sign of great healing is a person here who can go back and reflect and discuss those things because it may help somebody else because they are not that same person anymore and they can see the change as well as people around them. That's what we are to do, to encourage other people. But most people, they don't want to talk about that shit. Don't you bring up the past. It's too hurtful here. The marathon here. Why is the marathon here for the collective? See, the Spirit never said it wasn't going to be no obstacles, but you're going to make it to the finish line. See, you're going to make it through the finish line, but Yeah, you got to go through your shit before you get there, though. See, so see, that's why Spirit is saying here. See, because that brings in transformation here. See, so it's like Spirit is telling you. You may have had people coming at you doing deceitful stuff for you, towards you, but that's what they were supposed to do, because that's what's going to make you strong here. That's going to make you strong here, collective. Whoever this is for here, maybe you have been kind of timid on your gifts because you've been too busy looking at everybody else win, so you feel like you can't win. Spirit says it's time for you to get out there and take it gangster style here in order for you to boss up. Because see, you got the Queen of Swords twice, see? Boss up, and you got the Queen of Swords here, see? Spirit's telling somebody here, you need it for folks to come at you wrong. You need it for folks to talk shit about you. You need it folks to try to make it hard for you. You needed all of that, because that's going to bring a transformation in your whole life, and it's going to make you go there. I feel like with this death card, I feel like somebody, once again, they don't know that this death card is going to help you go there. It's going to help you go on that dark side here, is what they consider dark, but it's not. It's just a form of transformation. Somebody's psychic abilities about to be transformed and elevated here once they take it more serious here. All right, collective, that's your reading. If it resonates, please like, share, and subscribe.